All right, the 1930 United States Federal Census. Here we are. Okay, this is one step above the 1920. We've got all the same basic things. It gives you a little bit more information about the house, like how much it's worth, whether it's a farm. We don't care. Okay, so there's the standard stuff. Now, this one right here, this is a new column for the 1930 census. And it's not always accurate, so you just kind of have to take it with a grain of salt. But basically, this is the age when they were first married. Okay, so it's not necessarily about the current marriage, but the age when they were married first. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And then, of course, we have the place of birth. The native tongue has been removed, and this is the information about immigration, and this is the occupation. Okay, so let's look. Okay, Emer Harris, right here. Okay, and I'm going to make this bigger so we can see clearer about the information that we're here. One more time. So we'll have to move stuff around so we can see it. Come on. There you go. Okay. So basically there's Emer Harris Tracy. Now he's been married twice. It says married and that's got 22. This was the age that he was married to Sylvia, not to Eliza. And this is how old she was when she was married to Thomas Smith, not Emer Harris. Okay? So just keep that in mind. And they've only got a few children left. And see, there's his brother-in-law, Stokes, which means that he belongs to the sibling of one of these. Okay, one of their sisters. So that's what you'll find in the 1930 census. Of course, you got the same, birthplaces and stuff like that. If you look down here, this person, which is the brother-in-law, he migrated in 1914. Okay, so he hasn't been here very long. Okay, and then we continue over here, and his occupation is a farmer. Sometimes this separation of industry and occupation is sometimes valuable. Like here I've seen it say stuff like tanner. And then over here it will say something like sawmill. So we know that he works in the sawmill as a tanner. Okay? That's just some other information that you might find useful. But back to the original issue. Let's go look at our notes. Here's Emer Harris. Down to 1930. Okay. Okay, for some reason I did not put that in here, so we will. At age 22. Okay, because that's just what it says. We don't have to say first time, second time, last time. It's just we know that in 1930 he was married at the age of 22. Okay, and we got farmer and his age and the family number and the page number, just like always. Okay. That will save that. We'll go look at her information. Make sure we didn't mess that one up too. And we did. At age 19. Okay. And as we go back and we look at the census, okay, we got all the kids. Here's some of the step kids. Here's a grandson. And I'm not going to go through and show you where I found all these people and all that kind of stuff, but you kind of see what's going on. There's only 2 children born to these in the census. That's these 2. That's because Henry was less than a year old when he died, and he isn't born yet. Okay, so that's why those are the only 2. Okay, so in essence, that's the all there is to the 1930 census.